What's up guys, Zoya here from the StarCraft Squad bringing you another user submitted video. This one's going to be for our Mutalisk submission video. So spawning over here and the left hand side is Psychonaut. He is not our user submitter. Spawning over here is Bombrider. He is our user submitter. He's a passive submitter, so this is awesome. You can see people like this resubmit. So now we're just going to watch his play, see what he does. So we're sending the Overlord over here. He's got it at the keybound. Excellent. Speeding up just a tad bit. We're just going to watch his Overlord, watch his production tab. So looks like we're going for the Overlord on 9. Excellent. Scouting. Now let's see how he goes about scouting with his Overlord. Now right now should be about the time he's getting vision, and he falls back as soon as he sees the command center. So good. Terran does not know we have close position as TVZ. Excellent. So still building drones, putting spawning pulse. We got 14 pull. Excellent. Got the 14 gas again. So 14 pull, 14 gas. Should be seeing an expansion around 15, 16. Would be awesome. A little bit delayed on getting that good guys in gas, but not too bad. So still good job there. Got the Overlord's position in good spots at this point. Be able to see when scouts running an army runs by. Be able to see the drops coming. Good. Queen on the way. Still no expansion. That's fine. Might be just doing some early one base attack with the late expansion. Nope, looks like we're going out now for an expansion. Good job. So 20 expand. I prefer to expand a little bit sooner than that, but to each his own. It's just however you want to play your build. Now, immediately ejecting larva. Good job. Sending this guy over here to the creep spread going as soon as that's done. Pulled 2 guys out of gas so we can get more minerals going. Getting the zergling speed. So we're just getting a quick zergling speed, and with 1 guy left in the gas we can pump out a lot more zerglings, a lot more drones early on, keep that economy going. So Terran player just now scouted us. He sees the hatchery, but he didn't go into your base. He doesn't know what you have. You could have a roach warren, could have zergling speed, so that's a fail on his part. You are poking up here. Now you did see that a shitload of marines are coming, so right now you should be putting down a couple spine crawlers. Should have built them down there, not up here, because you're probably going to lose this base right now. Even though you have 2 queens coming down to defend. We have 8 lings on the way. So right now, just wait for your lings. Now go. You need to go now. Go. Getting the queens over there. Pick off that. Good job. Good hold. Well, these 2 spine crawlers are done. Now we're going to transfer them down here. So I guess that kind of worked out. He did have a lot of lings. He knew how much larvae he had. So put the 2 spine crawlers up here so they could finish properly. Now get focused right down and then transfer them down here. That's good. Now we want to get the queens back up here. Got the creep expand going. They get some larva injects going from both these queens though. Now we have a bunch of lings. We are poking up here. No way inside, unfortunately. He's got a lot of bricks. But we do see that. Let's pause it real quick and go to Bombrider's vision. Psychonaut, or Bombrider. So when we poked up there, we saw the factory. So we know he's got 3 racks in a factory. And he's on 1 base right now, which is great for us. So, playing some more. Now, let's look at his income tab. 18 harvesters versus 20. Probably want to drone a little bit harder right now. I mean, you just get put a zergling there, and then you just build a bunch of drones. Just drone until you see the army coming, and that's when you build your army. Inject larva there. Sitting on 400 minerals right now. Would like to see layer tech soon. Want to get more in gas. I mean, you only have 1 guy in that gas, so you definitely want to get some gas going. Want to transfer a couple drones over there just to get the economy a little bit stronger. Production tab, building 6 zerglings, 6 banelings. So it looks like we're just focusing mainly on this. But if we looked over here, because he's focusing so on that, we are supply blocked and we don't have an Overlord building, which is not good. We're finally getting that Overlord building. We're building 4 now because we just realized how hard we supply blocked ourselves, which isn't good. Want to be expanding this creep. Focusing way too hard on our little banelings and marines right here, lings right here. We need to be focusing mainly on this army and attack this when we can. But now that we have siege tanks and a bunch of banelings or marines, this attack was just completely wasted. At this point, you probably see now you can't get many banelings because you still only have 1 gas. Right now, you're microing your base at all. I mean, look how much mineral they're sitting on. 800 right now. No layer tech yet. Still only 2 guys in this gas. Need 3 in there. Still need to get this double gas going. We need to get the layer tech immediately. And see, now that we have the zone, now that we know this attack's coming, so right now we want to be building a bunch of lings. We are building 16. So if you're just constantly building drones and then built the lings, you would have had a lot more money right now, which would have been a lot better. Creep expand's looking alright for now. We need to be careful of that Overlord though. Here comes the Marines. We've got plenty of spine cars to stop this. Be very careful though. These siege tanks siege up. It's not going to be good for us. Make sure sending out your lings now to stop these siege tanks. Good attack there. Would have liked to have a couple banelings in the mix. Only able to kill one of the siege tanks, so we need to be careful with your queens. Do not lose your queens. Now we do have the spy columns on the high ground, which is going to be great for us. He is sieging up. Hopefully these finish soon, which would be perfect for us. Finally getting a couple banelings. Banelings are extremely fast on creep. We need to get that lair tech though going. We need to get a lair tech right now. Siege tanks devouring your lings. You're wasting them just sending them in like this. Just have this guy up here, you know, do all the damage right now. They can't push forward, and you need to get so we're getting lair tech finally. We don't have a queen up there to inject larva. Look at our inject larva. We're at 98, 180 energy. We go to income tab. 36 drones only. I mean, we could have a lot more than this right now. We don't really need to be fearing this right now. We have these guys up here. We have these two right here. We just need to be focusing on building as many drones as possible. We need to get double gas down here. Probably transfer a couple more drones. We're getting a little too saturated. We've still only got one guy in that gas. And yeah, we need to just be very careful right now. We just want to play it safe. Right now, it would be wasting a lot of overlords over here. Look at how many we just have 3 overlords right over here about the supply blocker stuff. As soon as these 3 Marines kill all our overlords. Lair tech's almost finished. Hopefully we'll be getting some Mutalisk on the way. We're getting gas down here. We need to be getting that gas as well. Go to the production tab. We're building 12 lings and 3 drones. We don't really need this many lings at this point, guys. We just need to start teching. Still only 2 guys in this gas. Need to get a new tech down. We need to aspire to get Hydralisk. We need to get something to stop this. At this point, it'd be Hydralisk because we are Mutalisk because we already have the lings and the banelings to stop the Marines. We need the Mutalisk to stop the siege tank. So now we're starting to poke forward, and we need to be very careful. We're only morphing in 4 banelings right now. And then fail micro made you send in these lings whenever you shouldn't have, and almost lost the queen there as well. Looking at their energy, 90 energy. Where's the other one? 110 energy. So we're obviously not using as much as we possibly can. We're sitting on 108 or 1,800 minerals right now, so we're obviously not spending our minerals properly. So put down the hatchery sooner. Finally getting that spire going. Queen sitting on a lot of energy. Still need to get that second gas going. We're not drawing hard at all. We're building way too many leagues. I mean, this isn't going to do much to us, guys. This is not a lot of stuff at all. Accidentally uprooted those 2. You just double-clicked them and didn't. You should have left these 2 down here. But now we're putting them all up front. So now I can just walk it to our base. Probably should have kept 2 of them down here. Probably want to build more banelings. I mean, look how much minerals we're sitting on right now. 2,000 minerals, 400 gas, guys. Doing a lot better of spending our minerals. I mean, throw down another hatchery if you're contained like this. Spire's finished. I mean, we're not injecting larvae often. I mean, we're having lots of fails with our queens right now. Look how much energy we're sitting on. This hatchery's just not finishing. We don't have a second queen pre-built. And we're sitting on 50 food right now. We should be at like 150 food right now. So a lot more can be done to put you in the lead. We still only have 1 gas. Need to get that second gas going. Inject larvae still failing. I mean, look how much energy we're sitting on. Need to get that 3rd queen out. Don't even have one building. Creep expand. I mean, they are stopping it, but you should have been able to bust out of this by now. I mean, we're only sitting on 57 food right now. Should be doing a lot more. I mean, income tab, only 36 harvesters. Should be about 56 harvesters right now. Look how much gas we're sitting on, 250. I'm going to build a bunch of banelings and send them in with the Mutalisk. Not really supply blocking ourselves. We go back to the production tab. 22 lings on the way when we should be building Mutalisk at this point. We need to take out those siege tanks immediately, or be doing some form of harassment with our Mutalisk. I mean, we do have 4 over here poking and prodding and doing some damage, but we should have like 8 or 9 over there just taking out this army right here with your lings. Right now you should be uncontaining yourself so you can move out and stop this. So now he's moving in because you've done a lot of damage to his SUVs. You send out all these lings, getting a good surround, and you're going to be able to kill off this army. And you've pretty much defeated him at this point because he is like bad. He's got 10 harvesters left versus 36. So a lot more could have been done differently here. And then he left the game. So what we could have done differently, you're playing perfectly at the start. Then you started to slip on your queen production. You don't want to build, like, you went all in with this baneling bus thing. You stopped producing stuff back here. You're sitting on lots of larvae, lots of minerals. You supply block yourself. Don't focus so much on your attack. Just focus on macroing up in your base. Macroing is the safest way to place the zerg, and you just threw away that huge amount of banelings and lings earlier. We instead siege shake marine, and probably could have just built a bunch of drones instead. I mean, you were over-linging too hard. Like, right now you should have double the harvesters, and you still should have been able to bust out of this with a bunch of banelings. I mean, you're failing on your gas. You only had 2 guys on that one. You took forever to get your 3rd gas, and then you didn't even get your 4th when you actually needed the gas. So there's, as you can see, there's some stuff you need to work on, but still a pretty good game. I mean, you did come over here with these Mutalisk and did do some harassment. You took out all his SCVs, but you should have been able to push out of this base a lot sooner and do a lot more damage and win that a lot quicker, or just get a much larger lead and eventually win with a bigger army. But still good job. I mean, you did what you had to. You broke the contain by attacking his base, and then you had a bunch of lings. So yeah, good job. Thank you for submitting. Make sure you guys subscribe. This week's user submission video guideline will be for Dark Templar, so make sure you guys submit for that. And yeah, I'm Zoya. I'll see you guys next time.